Bonjour, Ings. I've arrived. Shit. Okay, what's the mission plan today? I didn't write this out. I've got a few rockets, and let me think. This one is the relay. This is gonna be our first rocket. This bad boy is gonna go around. It's gonna launch 3 satellites around Eve. That is the first step of our colonization mission. I'm gonna be sending people to Eve with bases and stations, and I don't know what. First we gotta land there, but first I'm gonna probe it. So we've got our relay satellites. The next one is going to be our survey satellite. That's going to go in a polar orbit around the planet, and it's going to map out the resources and I don't fucking know, something. And once I have that mapped out enough where I can sort of like understand where I want to land, I'll send a lander. And while I'm doing these 3 missions, I also want to explore Gilly, and I've made, I think, a Gilly. I've made a Gilly lander. I just haven't made. No, I have. I just haven't made the rocket for it. The Gilly survey satellite. So I'm gonna be scouting both for ore. And okay, well, that's enough yapping for now. We understand what we're doing. It's time for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kind of forcing the gravity turn here a little bit. These clouds are absolutely worth the $5. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, I'm gonna throttle down a bit. Well, hold on. I'll wait till we're a little lower on fuel before I worry about that. Okay, yeah, this is the time to throttle down. Okay, let's throttle down so we don't wibble wobble. See if we can jettison those. Oh, hell yeah. That's got some Korolev Cross swagger to it. I made a Soyuz, but good. Because it's not Russian. Anyway, we have clearly taken a very steep turn. We're at 30 kilometers and we're at the 45-degree mark that I should be at when I'm at 10 kilometers. But I think it'll work just fine. I'm gonna limit the gimbal because I see this thing wobbling. I see this robot wobbling. It's getting a little wobbly on me. I don't like that. That's why we're doing this, so I can iron out all the issues before I make the cinematic. Because I don't tend to build things right when I do build them. Yeah, I'd say this is going fine. I'm thinking I took quite a steep ascent profile, so I think I'm gonna keep myself at half throttle and I'm gonna keep my rocket pointed, and I think I'm gonna cut it off around, I'm thinking like 90 or 100 kilometers, whichever one makes the most sense. I don't want to do the most ridiculous circularization burn ever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for 90. Let's deploy this while we're at it. Oh, I should have throttled down before I did that. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, nothing blew up. Nothing blew up. We're good. We're good. And let's throttle down a bit there. I think 90 is good. I cannot read that. Come on. Oh, there we go. There's our burn. I'd say this is going pretty decent. So a burn of 17 seconds. I'm going to divide that in half. That's going to be, shit. 5 plus, whatever, 1.5. No. Just 5 plus 1. No. What the fuck of math am I doing? 5 plus 3, that would be 8 seconds. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, oh. I don't want to go in the funky camera mode, please. Okay, we're in a circular orbit. As circular as I'm... You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Stage! You know, it would have been smart if I was in a slightly not circular orbit and I ejected that and then boosted forward, because that would get rid of my trash, but whatever. Whatever, it's here and it's there to stay. So I'm going to extend that solar panel. That's going to keep it alive, but I'm going to keep this in orbit. Under here, there's some more gear and shit, but yeah, those extend. I forgot about all this. I put a lot of goofy work into this, actually, to just the relay. But while that's waiting up there, hold on, this is gonna keep power, right? Let me like, just in case, just angle it to the side. In fact, actually, let me angle it like to the side and up, so that the solar panel's out and rotates with the sun, presumably. I'm trying to use my brain here. So if I have it like that, then no matter where it is orientated or what side of the planet it is on, I mean, it won't see the sun if it's on the other side, but it should still be pointing at it no matter where it's at. The solar panel, at least. So that's going to sit there. We're going to get our second craft, because we're going to have them do their ejection burn like an hour away from each other. That way, one rocket can... what the fuck am I trying to say? I can only control them one at a time. I cannot have computers control multiple rockets at the same time, like in real life. So I'm going to send one and then the other, but they're going to be within the same phase window. Phase window? What the fuck do I mean by that? I don't know. Planetary window, I guess. So that was our last launch. Our next one is going to be our survey satellite, if I can find that. Hello? Did I not, okay, so I've got two things here. I thought I finished the survey satellite. What? I thought I finished this little thing. I guess not, but I don't think it matters too much. I'll just, I'll figure out the rocket later, but in the meanwhile, I'll make a really ugly one. Not that it's ugly, it's just gonna be standard KSP, but you know, standard is ugly in my thinking, so. Come on, tanks, where are you hiding? Thank you. I'm proud of the Minmus one. It wasn't like an impressive mission or anything. It just, I think the editing carried that. I feel like basic missions, you put good editing on them, you basically make a, like a NASA video. I don't know what I'm trying to fucking say. I'm saying there's no reason why a video like that can't have the cinematics of like a Strats and Blitz video when, you know, if we did that in real life, it wouldn't be silly to have a music video like that. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's been a long week. And I don't have, hold on. And then I'll remember this key detail, gimbal limit. Okay, this has, I mean, I imagine this is like enough to get to Eve. I just don't know if that's enough to get back. I mean, what am I trying? In orbit, rather, is the word. In orbit, yes, yes. I'll do this. I'll put a launch plate under there. Engine plate, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean. And just one of these. I'll do it like that. That should have plenty of delta V to go anywhere. These fire. This decouples, that fires. And then this El Puto fires. Yeah, that's more right. That should be like way more than enough fuel than I need to get anyway. And the surface thrust to weight ratio isn't even that bad. I think I might add boosters, but just little ones, just to get it going. Like, is that even gonna be enough? Is that gonna make a noticeable difference? It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, literally 1%. Okay, I'll go a little bigger. That should be good. Yeah, that's more what I like. I like making them around like 1.35. So that's kind of spot on. And for Separachons, I want my Separachons on this at least. I'm a little too lazy to make the whole craft neat and nice, but I'll try to make at least this one neat and nice. What the fuck am I saying? The boosters. I need to make the boosters not crash into the rocket so I don't fucking lose the thing. That's what I mean to say. God damn. Okay. Get that in there, you fucking dick. Get in there. Okay. Oh my god, I'm going to cry. Do you not see? I have selected the move tool with the arrows. That means I want to transposition the object. Not rotate it. Okay, there we go. That ought to work. This ought to work. And in fact, if this design works, this might be the final design, but just improved looks-wise later on. Because I feel like this shouldn't have 10,000 delta V, but I mean, look at its payload, it's nothing, so it makes sense. So these two are going at the same time, and then I guess the lander. The lander. Okay, this one's going in orbit. Should I have a no, I can just deploy the solar panels on some. I feel like I need to check some things though. I need to make sure this actually runs while it's in orbit around Kerbin for a while. It's not okay if it removes all of our delta V. Let me see. I mean, yeah, it's got a big fucking satellite dish on it, so it should be fine. It's just let me put these on there. Put those on. Right. That should be fine. That should be fine. Should be more than fine. This should work. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, I see an issue. I see an issue. We are about to spin over and do the proton maneuver if I don't fix this quick. Our control is off. Our control is off. Get me in the fairing, please. Please get me in the fairing. Before we have to do our... Okay, come on, please. Can I select a control part? Any control part. Control part. Up, please. Okay. Okay, I think we're saved. I think we're saved. Yeah, we are. Okay. Just... We just don't really have much of a gravity turn going on anymore. Okay. I think that's fine, because this rocket is a little overdeveloped for what it needs to do anyway. I don't know why it has only like semi-functional SAS. I feel like I probably don't need that much more, but I hope it lets me make maneuver nodes, because otherwise that's fucking silly and annoying. Okay, I'm gonna lock it there. In fact, I'm actually gonna back up over here. See if I can get myself going a little more straight. Okay, separate that, fire up the other engine. Okay, well, it appears we're having issues. It appears we're having issues, and that's why I'm doing this, so I can test it. Ah, fuck. Okay, shit. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll put that there. And I'll put this right here. On top of there. If I could get up there and see what the fuck I'm doing, camera. Damn. I'd really like to see my fucking spacecraft. That would be really nice. You know, I'm starting to feel a little anger coming on. I'm gonna get more caffeine. I'm gonna need it for this piece of shit ass rocket. Okay, let's try launching that and see if it doesn't fuck me up this time. Indeed, I love the cubic octagonal strut. It is one of my beloved parts as well. It is the perfect tool for attaching shit where you're not supposed to attach shit. I ain't never heard of no WASD camera mode, but I'll look it up if I remember. I like that that's got like a light. Let me take a screenshot of this actually, because I feel like that can make like a really good video shot. Where's my server at? Shit, there we go. I think my intelligence is better than artificial intelligence. So I don't know about that. I really like the way that that lighting effect looks, at least in this light. Usually it looks kind of bad, but in this kind of evening sunlight, it's great, actually. Okay, let's not tip over too quick. We saw how that ended up in the last launch. Oh shit, did we run out of fuel like a long time ago on these? Let's get rid of those boosters. Oh my, do not tip over like that. We do not want to lose our rocket. Please stop that. Okay. I'm gonna turn on time warp and hope nothing terrible happens. And then do not flip over. We need to be facing prograde when we do our stage separation, otherwise shit gets all sorts of fucked up. Yeah, and even then I only almost barely avoided flipping over there. Holy shit. Well. Oh my, could you stop rocking like that? What the fuck's making you rock like that? What the fuck's going on? Is it the gimbal? My gimbal limit too hot or something? Like, what's going on here? I don't know. But it's annoying. Oh, do not flip over. I hate that you're doing that. It doesn't make sense that you would flip over. You're not an aerodynamically unstable thing. I'm just gonna keep you on yeah, I think it's just the SAS that's making it wobble, I think. Which is dumb. SAS is supposed to prevent that, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna throttle down about here, and I'm gonna... My apogee is a bit further up than I wanted it to be, but I feel like that's okay. I think that's acceptable. Is that thing that's making that noise? Holy shit. Okay. Now I can get my sanity back. I was like, how are we losing altitude? That's just time warp and how it fucks shit up. Alright. Turn your fat ass over, rocket. Like a damn pirate ship I'm flying over here. Okay. Pull up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. I'll call that circular. And we have like 3,500 just in the next stage alone. Not to mention what's actually on the satellite. So this will make it there easy. Easy. Okay. Let's see. I've got a lot of ships, so I gotta be careful with this. It could crash things. What's that? Is that my... Nope, that's not my relay. That's my, It's probably gonna be like a probe or something, I'd imagine. Or like a satellite. I'd imagine. Where's my satellites at, huh? My satellites. It's gotta be that. Yeah. So I'll switch to... Actually, I'll just do, Yeah, relay's the first bit. Relay's the first one I want to launch. So we'll switch to that. I'll time warp to the Eve window. Oh my fucking god. I haven't even gone anywhere and I'm already tired. Eve. Create. This is an exceptionally slow time rate. Can I, like, do that faster? Myself? I have better time warp. Come on. Do you think red 40 is what made Eve purple? I'm just thinking that, because red plus blue. You know what I mean. Oh my, so I have to wait for this fucking thing to go all the way up over there. Holy shit. Okay. I've got to have, like, something wrong here. There we go. Okay, I don't know what that window was. I did not pay attention and I don't care. But we're there. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, and it's still got so much fuel, it's insane. It has more than enough for the window, possibly enough to do a decent amount of the capture with. I assume not the whole thing, but I'm gonna let this burn out. Okay, stop wobbling, please. Stop wobbling. Okay. Let's see how close that actually got us to having an encounter with the Pippa planet. Oh, we're getting close. I think we're, yeah. That's an encounter, alright. I'll call that good. Everything else after that will have to be like an adjustment. So I'll let that escape. And while that's after a couple orbits, when that's out, I'll go back to my Eve scanner. I've never like sent two things out of planet one after the other, so this is a new experiment in how to play this game. There's no reason it shouldn't work, but just in case. Eve. Okay. In 1 year, you're gonna have me wait 1 fucking year Are you fucking kidding me? What? Because I missed the prime by like 1 second? You're gonna have me wait a whole fucking 2 years almost for that? I don't think so, pal. I don't fucking think so. I think you're gonna let me make my maneuver right fucking now. Fuck you, game. I'm not waiting a fucking year to go to the shittiest planet. Fuck you. That's what I think. Not like I need the maneuver tool anyway. See, that's why it's like, why don't you just use the fucking maneuver tool? Why don't you use the maneuver tool? Like, shut the fuck up. What if I want to learn how to do it myself because it doesn't fucking work sometimes? Or what if it doesn't do what I fucking want? Huh? What if I want to know the basics of fucking orbital mechanics and that's why I got this game, huh? Eh? Yeah, what if, huh? We should be at the fucking time to do it right now. Why the fuck? Hello, maneuver node. Can you delete yourself real quick? Hello, maneuver node. I am once again kindly asking you to delete yourself. Okay. Oh, go fuck yourself. Holy shit. I hate the maneuver nodes in this game so fucking much. It's like the one thing that pisses me off, actually. It's not like they're even like that hard to use. Like functionally, they're not at all hard to use. It's just the way that they're designed feels like they're designed to be a pain in the ass and just do weird shit at weird times. Yeah, there we go. There's an encounter. Okay. We don't have full manual control. It does look like I have the ability to, if you think that's a crash out, you've seen jack shit. I'm calm right now. You have not seen me angry. If you think I'm crashing out, you do not know what the word crashing out means. Okay, I still only have partial probe control for some fucking reason, which is annoying. But whatever, I'll start my engine now. That thing should like move and tell me if I'm like off course anyway. Okay, fucking engine, if you could stop tweaking out and just point where I pointed you, that would be helpful. You know, I might be working my way up to a crash out. Cool. What the fuck do you mean cool? That fucking I don't even fucking know. All right. Okay, you can... Okay, I fucking hate this game. Holy shit. I'm just, like, forcing it to happen now at this point. Okay, I forced it to happen and it happened. It may have not been efficient, but it worked. And now this one should be following that one to the same place. So now that this is going... I'm going to extend those just in case. And we have a whopping 4,700 in there. Holy shit. That is insane. That's a lot for a single stage like this. I'm not used to launching things this tiny, which is why. Also, what the hell's going on over there? See that? God damn. I don't think it's supposed to look that way. Okay. Let's switch back to this craft. Oh, are we gonna swing by the moon or no? We're not gonna swing quite that quickly. Yep. So here we go. I don't know why you're outpacing me. Who will get there quicker, I wonder? Oh, definitely this one. That one seems to be catching up. If they manage to arrive at the same time, when I need to do the birds at the same time. If that happens, I'll be pissed off because I need one to be behind the other for a reason. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is this one even encountering the planet? Let's switch to that. Let's make sure we're actually both going there. That it wasn't even encountered before I started time warping. Now it's starting to look a little unsure. Or maybe it encounters it. No, it does encounter it. Okay. That's good. It's just my periapsis, I think, should be... I should do like an adjustment of some sort right here. This is my survey scanner, so it would be really cool if I could... oh, okay, I guess there. Now you want to work. I just get mad and then I'm like, you know, it would be really cool if there was a feature that did this and this as I'm using the feature that I'm trying to use. You know what I mean? It just pisses you off to the point where it's like it's not working when it should be working, to the point where it's like, okay, how could I be doing anything wrong? Because this is what it's made for. All right, is that vertical? That's not vertical. That's vertical enough. I feel like that's probably good. Like, I don't think I want that high of a an entry, an orbit, but I also don't want that low of one either. I feel like this is like a good... I can't zoom in that far, but I feel like that's a good altitude where you can see a pretty good swath. Okay, if you could just fucking go to your point right there. Come on. I know you want to. Oh my fucking god. This engine makes me want to kill myself. It won't fucking get on center. Damn. Okay. I'm time warping because how is this that low thrust doing a fucking interplanetary adjustment? How does that make sense? Oh, did I just overdo it by accident? Motherfucker. Motherfucker. All right. Yeah, that's good. The other thing, okay, so do not forget your interplanetary adjustments. That's one thing learned. That's one thing learned. Now, you know what would be really cool? Oh, there you are. Why the fuck were you hiding? What the fuck was that? Like, it just faded away as I was trying to select it. That's fucking weird. That's fucking silly. I don't like that. You know, I think the swearing's what's keeping me from just breaking something while I play this game. Thank you, Thaylord. Yeah. Anyway, this is my relay. I do not know if there's a certain altitude that you can orbit at, because as far as I know... Okay, I don't want to intersect Gilly's orbit. I want to go a little below Gilly, because that seems to be the biggest threat here. Gilly could deorbit and fuck everything up. I mean, not really, but if I intersect it. No, fuck you. Okay. How close can I... Did I just add a second fucking maneuver on that? Is that what that did? Get the fuck off there. Get off my shit, asshole. Okay. I'm gonna do it at, like, it's 5. Is that enough? I don't know. Oh, I should go a little further than that. Let's like what does how far away is 7? Is 7.5 good? Yeah, I feel like that's got to be good. I somehow like strongly doubt that that gets in the way of Gilly. Okay, let me select Eve again. Not Gilly, Eve. I'm trying to like gauge my lines, but I need like the planetary ones for that. The planetary ones aren't all an angle either. I thought they were kind of like just uniform, but I guess this game is a little bit realistic in that respect. All right, I don't know how much it actually matters that it's perfectly equatorial. I think I'll figure that out though pretty soon. I want something equatorial at least, because this planet doesn't have like a big moon that I can just base everything off of by targeting it. But yeah, I don't fucking know. That'll do for now. That'll do for now. Okay, I'm back now. It's time warp to our maneuver and execute this thing. And again, I should have done my like interplanetary adjustment way earlier than this. Okay. Yeah, if I do that, and then here I do a capture. So now I feel like I can tell that like, wow, it's really not circular. Yeah, it looks like I can do my burn. No, maybe not. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm okay. I misread some things and thought like I fucked up, but no, I still got the delta V to do it. The only thing I'm seeing here though is that my orbit is in fact wonky, and I've decided I'm just gonna fix that later. Okay, where's my other spacecraft? I better not have lost that fucking thing already, because that would be pretty comical. Okay, no, I haven't, because that's way out there. Oh, well, now I really fucked up, but do I give a shit? No. Okay. Burnt that out. 3, 2, 1. You can't lie. That's a cool view right there. The planet in the flames and all that. Okay. Actually, there's definitely a way to adjust for this. If I can... I think the way to do that is to... If I turn it in, that should get the perigee in front of me, right? If I'm burning, like, in towards the... I don't know if that works that way. Oh, it does. It does work that way. I'm smart. Just not when I want to be. And I don't think... No, I might... When I fly it properly, what I'll probably do is release them in such a way that they equally space themselves out. But here, I don't think I care. Here, I think I'm just gonna dump them. Just dump them in orbit and then let time do the rest as far as spreading them out. That's our orbit right there. I'm gonna use the sun flare to kind of see if I can match it up a bit. Like... This is not a circular orbit. I don't know. Let me yeah, I think that's where the angle is, like right there. I think that's better. I'm not too sure, but I think it's better. I think it is, at least. No, it doesn't really look that much better, actually. I don't know. I'll try that and see what that does, though. Because we still got a lot of fuel in here. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't think it matters. We'll just... Oh, it does, because we have a second probe coming in that luckily hasn't come in yet. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're still good. I feel like this is probably the best way to do this. Like, any fluctuations? Because here it's flat, and then here it ain't. But I mean, at this point, it's like I'm trying to get it perfect. But oh yeah, advanced orbital information. I don't know if you were talking about this, but will it change with this or no? that direction fucks it up. So if I go the other direction, can I get it close to 180? Okay, that's the closest I can get to 180 there. So if I go like 45 degrees to that, or like 90 degrees to that, and then I do that. Ah, okay. This seems to be a really good strategy, just 45 degrees every so and so. But now this thing's starting to come in. Ah, in the actual game. In the maneuver node thing, I assume you mean. Okay. We're approaching on the top. Add maneuver. And let's get closer in on the planet. It's going to be advanced orbital locked. Uh-oh. Well, I think I know what that looks like. It's probably just like this screen, but with more shit on it. Oh, there we go. That's showing it. Okay. So where are we? We haven't come in yet. Its inclination is 90.6. And that would be just 91. So that's what we're looking for. 90. All right. Well, that helped me get that ready. So burn time 3 minutes. I'm gonna time warp till that's like 5 minutes or so. Actually, no. I feel like 3 minutes is probably where to go because I have to start burning at like 1 minute 30. Yeah, like 1 minute 40 seconds, something like that. Get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way. Oh, damn, you're spinning all over the place because of the fucking, Yeah, right here's where I want to burn, I think. Yeah, very low thrust engine. We'll get it done, just not too quick. Oh, I wouldn't say that's actually too slow either, to be honest. It's 8 times warp, but... If only the fucking thing. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not... The satellite's hardly off-center. That thing weighs like 5 times more. It shouldn't be fighting anything. I don't know why it's got a... wibble wobble. But it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Okay, fuck it. Our inclination's about right. Alright, at this point, it's safe to release. this thing. And then this thing, I'm just gonna... Oh, damn. I guess you don't orientate anymore, or maybe unless I'm like controlling something else. Nope, you just don't do anything. Okay, please turn substantially quicker than that, because you're gonna fucking crash, you fucking idiot! Okay, never mind. False alarm. It's just doing whatever the fuck. And that should be able to deorbit itself. What isn't supposed to be purple? Okay, I'd say that's deorbited. I'd say... Yeah. That's going down. I don't know why that's marked as a relay. Like, it functions as one, but it isn't. Okay, let's deploy that. Let's turn that on. I don't know how old this works. I think I see stuff, though. No, maybe not. Toggle overlay. Where's that overlay then, huh? Is it because I don't have... Where's the overlay, huh? The shit was... Oh, maybe I gotta perform a survey first. Maybe once I do that, then it'll show up. It's showing just very lightly. And again, I got no... I mean... Does it not look purple to you? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Obviously, I've got mods and shit that changes the color of shit, but, you know. Please don't ask me stupid questions unless I'm high on a substance. Anyway, let's get these deployed. I'm wasting time. Alright, let's, shit, what's the best way to do this? I have no clue why I've got all of these going here. Like, what? Yeah, I don't know. Actually, hold on. I think I can do this. The only thing is that the docking, like, acquire force is going to be so strong. Yeah, it's gonna do that anyway, so it's like, I was gonna, like, RCS this thing out of the way, but these things are just gonna do their thing anyway, it seems. I'll extend the panels. I did not put a hotkey, but that's all the relay is, just like that. Just a thingamabobber with some fuel on it. Design kind of doesn't make sense. I feel like you wouldn't use liquid fuel for such a contraption. You'd use something more you know what I mean. Wow, thank you, Jebediah, for this I hope Phaelord feels much more at ease knowing that the drastic visual changes are mods. I don't know what else they'd be, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. I know you're all like 10 to 12 years old anyway. You know how I know? Because I was one of those 10 to 12-year-old KSP players. Before I found my swag. Okay, that's gonna take a long time to spread out. It looks like, holy shit. Actually, that's really nice that it's taking that long, because what that means... Yeah, literally, let's skip like 40 years and see what that looks like. Hey, if you could fucking just quit backspacing my damn time warp, that would be really cool. If you could stop stopping my time warp, you know what I mean? Okay, those things are hardly spreading out at all. Hardly. So, it looks like I am gonna have to... I'm not gonna leave it up to time. When I launch it officially... I'm gonna fucking space them out with their own engines, I think, is what I'm gonna do. Even if it takes like a couple orbits. I don't have to do it in one pass. I can do it in multiple passes. So it's like, I shouldn't have to bring more fuel even to do that. Well, yeah, that's why I'm fucking streaming this, because it's like at every turn, I'm like, oh, I fucked that up. That doesn't work. I'm gonna have to change it. But the biggest important craft we got here is this lander I have. And this lander is cool as fuck. You'll see. The lander itself isn't that cool. It's the way that I get the lander there. Hey, I didn't say you specifically were 12, just that the average KSP player is a 12-year-old. I've learned that somehow KSP's player base is like more brain rotted than like the Roblox KSP base, even the Roblox fan base, even though like they're fucking, it's orbital mechanics. Like, how is that possible? That seems like an oxymoron, but that's just the way it goes, I guess. Except there was one kid I thought was like 12 because he thought like having Hitler as his profile picture was the funniest shit ever and whatnot, and then he was like my age, so I don't know. It may not be an age thing. It could be a mental disorder thing. Let's get our Eve lander out. Wherever the fuck it is. I'll just put yeah, you can see I made the category, but there's no crafts in it because I haven't finished any of them. I have not finalized a single design. Like they're there, they work, I think, but this is truly like early testing you're seeing. Hey game, could you pop up my shit for me, please? I'm not 12. I'm 15. That's what I expect when that's said. Fucking, where's the fucking Eve lantern? There it is. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. It's just, it doesn't have the rocket to go with it. Once again, I didn't finish making the fucking I thought I did a lot more than I actually did. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all this. I'm gonna have to rebuild all of this. I have so much work to do before I'm ready to actually send anything to anywhere. It appears, at least. You know what? I want 3 of these. 3. I want 3 engines, and then I want a big fat tank below it. Another big fat tank. Let's get a tube. Oh shit. You're watching speed building right now. And our I'll use shit. I'll figure the staging out to see what kind of delta V I have. That's obviously got to be the first. I'm gonna take those off for a second. Those are gonna go off. My vectors. Skippers are gonna go off, but only after these come off. That's gonna give it that much delta V. Yeah, that should be enough to get an orbit, considering that's also, I think, surface, not vacuum. Yeah, that should be more than enough to get an encounter on the planet, which is all I need to get going. My thrust to weight ratio is only 113, though. That's not going to work, so let me I mean, it may work, but I think it's best I toss like maybe not even two, but three thumpers on there this time. Three thumpers. Right, and then one of these thingamabobbers. If you're responding to that thing about KSP players being brain rotted, just know you're the Jebediah Kerman account. You're not better than them. Neither am I, really. We're all in the same boat. Okay, let's. This should be ready to launch as soon as I get these nose cones on. Auto strat heaviest. Okay. Let's test this thing out. I don't know why I've got the UK space flag. I'm all about the States, so that's peculiar, to say the least. Is engine... What do you mean? It's a... Well, I don't know how to describe it. It's an engine plate. You put engines under it. The thing itself has its own node that's way further down. Like, you can adjust how high the fairing and the node is, but it's just its own decoupler, and you can put shit inside of it, is basically all it is. You will have to look at it yourself. It is not... If I didn't put engine plate on, it's really kind of like a space-saving measure. Like, it's just a... It functions as a decoupler, except it leaves behind this fairing here, and then this fairing is actually part of the decoupler. I like it because it's just a decorative flat plate and it saves parts, because I would be doing the same setup, except I place like a smaller decoupler underneath the fuel tank, and then I just put like a 3.75 fairing going up, and that's all I'd do if I didn't have that. Which isn't that different of a setup at all. Okay. I'm not gonna run out of... Yeah, okay, we'll have power. We'll have power. Okay, 3, 2. What's our thrust to weight ratio on this stage? Actually, let's make sure our staging's right before we launch. Okay, that should be good. See, when it's this bright, the lighting effect is just kind of silly and over the top. Like, this thing would not be brighter than day just because of these little thingamabobbers, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, damn. A lot of thrust vectoring. Those smoke particles must be from a mod, because I don't remember him looking or acting that way. Oh, we've got some turbulence. I think we can fight it, though. Alright, this is where I'm gonna turn the gimbal limit down a bit and time warp. Because I'm an impatient person. Okay, we've got that. Okay, let's not... Okay. That works. That works. Let's go to 80 kilometers. Something normal. Oh wow, we're actually coasting upwards. Our thing's ballooning like a plane off the atmosphere. Let's go. All right, that should be good as a. Yeah, now it's pitching down and making our altitude go down as well. I don't know why that's amusing to me. We don't need that anymore. Well, I'd say we're probably there, but like, yeah, what I thought, because I'm seeing like that's up by 2, that was down by 2. Usually, what that means is that I need to burn radial in some direction. Like in this case, it's radial up, I think. Like more like here though. I need to go to like this area of the nav ball, I think, to fix this. Okay, a little too far to the side, honestly. At this point, it's just burn prograde. Whatever. This whole stage is kind of like waste fuel because this is all meant to get me into orbit. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I forgot that gets boosted up a little bit too, or no, that gets boosted down. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Is this stage? I don't know. It's not gonna let me time warp unless I go on the map, and I don't feel bothered enough. But I like this spacecraft. This is the highlight of the whole mission because, well, not only is it the lander. I looked at like videos of Curiosity and all that, and this is a complex thingamabobber. The actual lander is just this little doohickey in here. And how this works is this will get me to Eve. I might even do a bit of a deceleration burn once before I enter. Then this is gonna pop off. This is gonna be its own thingamabobber. And then this is gonna pop off, this service module thing here. And then it's gonna fly down. It's gonna deploy parachutes. It really doesn't need them, but it's going to deploy parachutes. It's going to slow down. It's going to drop its heat shield. Then the lander's going to drop out of this cage, out of this fairing. This fairing is going to parachute down as its own craft. So this is kind of 2 spacecraft in one. But I should just fly it and just show. So I'll do that. I'll use the maneuver tool this time. I'll stop time warping because that shit takes too long. Use my time warp mod to go crazy. Digari di Salvia. Oh, is that just your username? What are you saying O to? O to what? All my viewers are drunk today is what I think is going on. And I'm not, and I wish I were. No way our burn time is that long. Are you fucking kidding me? 10 minutes? How does that make sense? My burn is not 10 minutes long, excuse you. Is that how weak the cheetah is? Holy shit, what the hell? What the hell? Okay. We'll split that into, I guess, 5 minutes. What the fuck? Oh my god. I fucking hate the fucking time warp tool, because every time I move, Every time I get close, it's like it starts and then stops me, so I'm just spamming the time warp forward button to get through it, but then it finally clears and then I just skip past my whole fucking maneuver. The amount of times that has happened to me is more than I can count. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking thinking. Like, hello, we're all the way out here. If I start burning now, I'm gonna burn myself into the atmosphere. Like, what? Like, oh, hell no, bruh. Oh, hell no. You start, like... Again, why does it look like that? I feel like 1,000 is so much to get to Eve. That can't be ideal. I mean, whatever. I should have a ton of Delta V on this thing anyway, but what the fuck? How much? 125, that's about what I thought, but like... It seems like nothing on this craft. No, it burned away like 500, but then this thing didn't go down. So what was the first 500 meters per second of that burn doing? Clearly something. I'll let it keep going until it's like... Let me see. A normal like burn time is like 5 minutes. So if I burn like half my shit away, swing around the planet, and then come in for a second burn, which I'll do myself, I think. Okay. Is there a way I can get past the fucking moon and see where I'm going, or should I just keep burning from here or something? I'll just keep burning from here, because, I don't think it really wants to work with me any other way. What the fuck am I saying? Set that as my target. Let's go. Okay, there it is. Oh, come on. You were just there. You were just there. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I want to go to the fucking purple planet. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, I'll set a maneuver node out a bit. I don't know if I can adjust for this or correct it, but I will try regardless. Okay, so when it says those are at a close approach, what does that mean? Because it looks like if that were to go in, it would intersect with the planet. Am I wrong in this thinking? I don't think so. Oh, maybe that fixed it right there. Am I getting close? Am I getting close? There's a maneuver. There's an encounter, rather. I mean... My words, if they could word right. It's an encounter. It's just not the best encounter ever. Oh, fuck you. Get back on here. I think it's just hard to do that kind of like inclination adjustment when you're on the other side of the planet. Like, when you're kind of almost directly on the other side, it's like you need to be to the side to do that kind of adjustment. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I've heard of this. I've heard of this. Unfortunately, I don't really find it much easier than just messing with the maneuver node. I find it to be kind of just equally as much of a pain in the ass. You keep trying to get me to use these new doohickeys, but I don't like the new doohickeys. I like it the old way. Like, I know, like, my problem isn't precision, it's which fucking direction, question mark. It's, my problem isn't that I don't know how to go, it's I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Where the fuck am I? I don't know. Okay, but we're getting there, we're getting there. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to like 45-degree mark of where I'm gonna intersect with this thing, which I think is, yeah, right about there. It makes it, yeah, that's actually really close to the planet. Or is it? I haven't really been watching them, like, the orbits of the actual planet. It's just myself. Normal is, which way is normal? Is that up or down? If I go into orbital mode, is that down? No, that's up. I want to go down, I think. Yeah. Let me actually click on even, see where that's making it go. See, and now I'm not even using maneuvers. Now I'm just no-balling it. Yeah, I know how I've used it. I know like how it works. I'm just saying I don't like it. I just like I'm just weird that way, you know. I don't know. Everyone tells me to use it, but it's like okay, yeah, I suppose I can fucking go in here and maybe I can't because I don't remember how to use it, but no, I do know how to use it. You need a maneuver to do it, but you know, I'm tired right now. I'm tired. I kind of don't care where I land on this thing. Let me anti-normal. I appreciate the tips regardless. I appreciate the attempt in helping. It's just, I'm beyond helping. I'm just a lost cause, so I don't know. Alright. I'll do that, and I'll, once I'm, like, about to encounter the planet, I'll figure out, okay, whatever. Just warp here. Warp here, I'm fucking... Hmm. It might actually be more useful for like seeing all the numbers at once, but I'm not good with numbers anyway. So like my reason why I don't like prefer it is because of like the actual control bars. You know how it has you like adjust up and down. It has like a lever you adjust up and down here, and then there's like different degrees of like how powerful it is you can change. I find for like interplanetary adjustments, it's just even on the lowest setting, that little slider bar that I have to like click and hold and drag up and down, it's like it goes either not far enough or it goes way too fast, and it's like I just feel like it's just as hard, if not even harder, to control than just dragging it on here. But I do feel like if I got used to it, it would the only thing I feel like it would be really helpful in my case would be because I keep having the thing where I'm fucking around with it and clicking it and it disappears on me, and I'm like, hey, what the fuck, get back over here. It could be helpful for that, but other than that, I don't know. I just like I don't even fly efficiently enough for me to even consider use. I don't know how to say it. Oh, and also, whoever the fuck thought this was green, I forget who it was. It's the fucking sunset. It's purple. The opposite of purple is gonna be green or whatever, you know? Kind of like how sunsets are blue on Mars and they're red out here. You know what I'm saying? Click based. You know what? I'm making one right now just because I'm like, let me look at what the fuck this. Yeah, this thing is what I was thinking. It's got this slider, and I'm used to dragging these out, but like, you can click them or. Okay. You can click. I didn't know you could actually click that. I've never seen that mentioned ever. I thought I thought you were dragging them. Maybe that's what I fucked up. Maybe that's why I don't know how to. Maybe that's why I fucking hate it, because that's not how you use it. Whatever. Whatever. I first need to learn how to play the game before I worry about things like that, is all I'm trying to say. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing, let alone how I would use that to help me. Like, it's like I'd have to learn how to use the tool better, I guess. I might be wrong about it being a pain in the ass. It might just be I don't know how to use it, I'm thinking. Because this whole time I thought, like, oh, you drag it and then it just fucking does weird shit like that. And then even on the lowest setting, you drag it. Then in this case, it's going to do literally nothing. Because I'm way the fuck out here. But on an interplanetary adjustment, it makes things go crazy for some reason. Like, yeah, by like clicking it, it moves only like a tiny bit. But like, you see how I hold it? If you look around the nav ball, the meters per second on the maneuver node left, it says, that still goes pretty quick even at the lowest setting. That was what I was trying to convey. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna land here. I really hope not the ocean. I'm just gonna go retrograde, see if I can burn off some speed here. I don't like that I'm coming in on the night side. Oh, yeah, no, of course I don't like that I'm coming in on the night side. It should be fucking... I should be ready to pass on the other side of the planet. What I should be doing. Okay, so which way do I fucking go to make that happen? I guessed correct. Okay, either way, yeah, no, it looks like I'm gonna be even more in the fucking... that's annoying. Maybe this way I'll at least, like maybe when I'm coming out of the burn, you'll be able to see some sunlight. I'll keep it at like, oh, wait a minute. What? I don't know. I'll just, save and see what happens. We don't want this stage though, so it can get out of here. I have so many stages on this that like aren't even being used at all. So many stages. It's absurd. Oh Lord. Okay, let's can I turn this on so I can see my craft real quick? Because we've got a predicament. I seem to have time warped a little too far. Okay. We might be good after all. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh shit. Where the fuck are you going? Alright, well, we're definitely slowing down. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna land right in that plot. But it looks like it might be land. There's a high ore concentration where we're landing. Not as high as up there, but pretty good regardless. I think what I'm looking at right now is the clouds are black and I'm seeing the surface through it. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's correct. I've still got the resource overlay too. Like I can tell I'm landing in a high resource area. A place good for mining. And this thing slowed down to basically nothing. Let me save right here actually. You made it this far. My stages just aren't that efficient. I've brought quite a bit more fuel than I needed for the lander and not really quite enough for some of the other builds, I think. But that's okay. I'll get it right with practice. Those are bubbles, but it looks like some kind of weird bioluminescent light under this lighting. Some weird fucked up shit down there. Okay, let's deploy the parachutes. Our final 100-meter descent is happening. Okay. My legs are not supposed to be out right now. What the fuck? Okay. Let's get ourselves pointing as radial as we can. I'm gonna deploy that. Does this have a probe core on it or no? No, it doesn't, but it does have like science and stuff, I think. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay, we've got probe control this time. See, that relay was worth it. I did not have probe control during my previous testing. Okay, altimeter, turn on, please. Oh, shit. Yep. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Why is it bouncing? Why is it bouncing like a damn trampoline? It should not be bouncing like a trampoline. It should not be doing that. Oh my, what the fuck is it doing? Oh shit. I guess that's just what springs do under gravity. I guess Eve just has a lot of weird fucked up glitches. Okay. Whatever. We're landed. No, stop I want to fucking extend it, not... Oh my god, fuck you. Whatever. I think we lost some science tools, but... Oh well. And then, this thing, which is gonna take an eternity to float down. Oh! Does it have control? It does, but where's its probe at? At least it looks like it does. Oh, right there, okay. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Time warp just made it shoot into the ground and explode. That's cool. But what more can you expect from Eve? Anyway. And again, the night side is night for like 90 days, so... Oh my fucking god, can you stop that? Why is my... Oh, what the fuck happened? Holy shit. This is actually pissing me off a lot. I wish I could name what it was that's pissing me off a lot, but unfortunately, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Other than if you have epilepsy, a seizure. Okay. Is there a fucking reason for this to fucking tweak out like that? What? Just going to the side makes it go in like a shit ton of, like, my mouse cursor, you see how it's going to the side, right? If I use the side arrow key, it says why would that happen? Why is my camera just flipping around in random fucking directions every time I move it? What the fuck? Oh my, well, anyway, anyway. Anyway, we got there. We got there. It's horrendous from my eyes, don't worry. It's horrendous from mine too. All right. I think I think that'll do for today's Eve mission. I think I did what I set out to do, even if it wasn't ideally performed. Even if everything fucking broke from software to spacecraft, even so, I'll consider this a success. Have a good